So when asked by the press about this whole Sweet Guluva thing, Jojo during the press conference said that she respects Sweet Guluva's relationship with Ashley, but if he was single, she was willing to risk it. And I'm like, girl, I thought this just started and ended in the house. I thought we had passed all this. But it looks like, there's something about Sweet Guluva that basically attracts the ladies. Well, you already know it's no longer news that Sweet Guluva is the season 5 winner of the Big Brother and Zanzi. He won over the likes of Uyanda, Nate, Jojo, and of course Unsuku. And today they had the post-show press conference, which was of course hosted by the one and only Smash Africa. Yes, we saw the top 5 coming in without actually doing much. I mean, we saw Sweet Guluva wearing the sports t-shirt, the Baka jersey that BK had bought him. We saw some of them in their flats and all that, and I'm like, this is not giving Big Brother Niger at all, because their Big Brother Niger counterparts will basically hire a stylist, get a makeup artist. In fact, it's just going to be a whole glam team. But these guys, they just waltz in as if it's just, them in the house. Some of them not even wearing, none of the ladies wore makeup. And I'm like, okay, I'm loving this. Anyway, so we had a press conference, some fans were there, lots of fans were there. There was press people, TikTokers, it was packed, and the focus was basically on the top 5, that is Nate, Jojo, Uyanda, and Suku, and of course the winner, Sweet Guluva. Now there's been a lot of controversy concerning some questions that were asked Sweet Guluva, because these guys somehow turned this to an Ashley thing again, and Ashley is not even there. So some of them were asking him about lobola. Now correct me if I'm wrong, I know that lobola basically means dowry, like when you are the money you pay or what you pay to marry a woman, right? So they were asking him, will he now use the 2 million rands that he won just yesterday? 2 million rands that has not even entered his account, if he's gonna use it to marry Ashley. And I'm like, that's a very nonsense question to ask. Yes, we know Sweet Guluva cares for Ashley. Now, even if it's me, no matter how much I care about you, and I just got out of the house, you think that lobola is going to be the first thing I'll think of, when I win that kind of money? And for those of you who do not know, 2 million rands is about 160 something million naira. That's what they are telling this guy, that this is what he should be thinking about. And someone even in the audience had the guts to say, oh, you can still change your mind. Change your mind how? Why is Ashley and Gulliver's relationship the point of this press conference? I just don't understand it. And again, see, if Ashley and Sweet Guluva, when they reunite, which I am so looking forward to, I cannot wait. If they decide to show us that, I will be so happy. But aside from that, I want them to go quiet. I want them to make sure that the public stays away from their relationship, because the vibes I'm getting now is basically on one hand we have people that love them so much that they want to project themselves on them and basically live vicariously through them, and then on the other hand we have people that hate Ashley. Yes, it's almost like they feel like Sweet Guluva should not be with Ashley. She's not good enough for him. One person actually went as far as asking him about this whole Ashley being the one controlling him and all of that. And I love the way Sweet Guluva was basically defending Ashley, even though some people had an issue with one of the things he said, he just got out, or let's see. A lot of people were not really okay with some of the answers he gave. But I mean, I can understand his, where he's coming from. He just got out of the house. He's not seen this person for how many weeks? He doesn't know what's going on. Nobody wants to embarrass themselves on the outside. So I cannot understand Sweet Guluva. And I honestly do not understand the bashing and the super interest people are having in his and Ashley's relationship. Leave them alone. Now, that being said, let's talk about the after show or post-show shenanigans. There's something that is unique when it comes to Big Brother Mzansi and Big Brother Niger, right? Is whenever the person you want to win doesn't win, we all to haters of that particular season. I don't understand why. Like, I'm hearing stuff on the street saying that Sweet Guluva doesn't deserve to win. I mean, other people put in the work for the show and he just, cruised his way because of his girlfriend, and that's why he won. But the word on the streets, not social media, is saying something differently. I mean, I saw the crowd, the video clips of the crowd that were cheering in Durban the moment that Sweet Guluva was announced. Like, there's this clip where people were basically screaming their hearts off just because Sweet Guluva was announced the winner. So I'm asking myself, is it because your preferred winner didn't win, all of a sudden the show is trash? Like, I remember when Ashley was evicted, a lot of you were like, it's Big Brother's house, Big Brother's rules, and it's okay. Big Brother did what he had to do. Now the show is making sense. And all of a sudden, the show that you were praising was making sense the moment that Ashley was evicted. It's now the show you're saying has been biased. Like, come on. Come on. Abba, like, why do we always do this? And the annoying thing about this whole thing is that the housemate themselves that we already pitching against each other don't even care. They love each other. Uyanda and Sweet Guluva are not enemies, are not rivals. They are okay. So what is the problem? Why do we keep rinsing and repeating this? Some even saying that, they should not come back for another season if they're not going to get it right. I'm like, this particular season gave them a lot of publicity, especially outside of the shores of South Africa. Like, the publicity we've had this season in BBMZANSI, we've not actually had it before in other seasons. Yes, we know that Leama's season was hot, but this season gave a lot of audience. A lot of people started tuning in, people from all over Africa. I mean, isn't that what you want for your show? And this season gave us that. So the organizers, you think they'll listen to these things people are saying? They are cashing out and people are saying all this. So let's just chill. And I also hear, they are doing GoFundMe for Uyanda. As of yesterday, they've raised over 100,000 rands, which is a lot of money. I mean, you guys should focus on that. I mean, Big Brother Naija is usually known for being the toxic, reality show. Don't make Big Brother and Sansi that. Don't make it that. And this whole tribalistic thing I keep hearing, it just breaks my heart because this is something that we are fighting over here and it's now something I'm hearing over there and it just doesn't make any sense to me. Now, that being said, some people are also mad at Sweet Guluva because when he was asked the question of the housemate he's going to maintain friendship with outside of the house, he mentioned Swayze, he mentioned Mileno, and he mentioned Mbuzi. Yeah, I don't really know how to pronounce that guy's name. And he did not mention BK, the same guy that bought him the jersey that he's wearing, the same guy he went to school with. And a lot of people are like, why is it that always he's conveniently forgetting BK? Like, why? Because he said these are the three people he knows he's gonna stay friends with. The rest is gonna, time will tell. Now, people are mad at him for that. I just feel like maybe it just slipped his memory. Maybe that's what it is, because on the surface, I know it kind of looks bad, but I feel like it slipped his memory. He's practically overwhelmed. Like, a lot of people shoving cameras in his face, asking him questions. Not a lot of them are used to that kind of life. They've not been prepared for that life, so I can excuse him for that. But all in all, I am still very much waiting for that reunion. I want to see Ashley and Sweet Guluva again. And now, please, can they have a reality TV show? Just them? Can we have an Ashley and Sweet Guluva reality TV show? Please. We had one for Temba and Mpo, if I'm not mistaken. So we should have one for them. Please. I will eat it up. Let it be on Showmax. I want to watch them. I honestly want to watch them. Sweet, Ashley takes Sweet, whichever one. I would love that. So please, Mnet, Africa Magic, Zanzi Magic, please make it happen and try and put it on Showmax for some of us that probably will not watch it on DSTV. Yes, guys, that's it from me. Thank you so very much for being part of my channel. If you have not yet subscribed, what exactly are you waiting for? Kindly click on the subscription button, click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Until I come your way again, I remain your darling girl, Ezinnemwilliams. Have yourself a beautiful, wonderful, sweet day ahead. Bye.